Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Aliens Dark Descent on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so we're going to be hopping into our first mission here on the Dead Hills colony. So your progress on a map will stay consistent as you go to it multiple times. So sometimes you'll see the dead bodies still there from the aliens that you left from the last time you were there. If you weld a door shut, it'll be weld shut when you go there the next time. And you'll need to go to the mission the mission location multiple times to complete all the objectives. And then also you can go there to collect all the data pads and xenotech materials and all that good stuff that you see on the left over there.
Understood. Uploading mission data.
And then here's our Marines. We don't get to pick who all we're gonna bring. It looks like you always start with the same 4 characters here with the same 4 traits: Conspirator, Coward, Bad Luck, and Clumsy. Unfortunately, it doesn't let you look at what those traits do just yet. Not until we get into the next mission. Because yeah, we're still kind of in the prologue here, tutorial.
Well, we sure got the pick of the litter.
Well, every character has a bad trait.
Oh, okay.
So they all have bad traits.
I see.
There's no positive traits at all.
Oh.
Overall, almost everything in the game is negative. It makes your characters worse.
Okay.
Outside of when you're leveling up, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of elements that are going to make different mechanics that are going to make your squad worse.
I love how they all get one trait like this that defines them.
Yeah, yep. And that's probably how we'll name them, because you do get to customize them all. And you already know we're going to be customizing some of these Marines, guys. So we'll probably base those names and how we design them based on their traits down there. I should probably have the bad luck. So let's go and move on to the supplies here. And so these are our tools and our medical supplies. And they want us to bring 2 of each of these. Looks like we could bring 1 more, but we don't need to. We're going to find plenty down on the mission. So our squad all loads up. And then we'll take off and they'll drop us off. Now, on a normal mission, you have a little bit more options there. Of course, you can change your squad. And also, you can pick where you're going to deploy on that map once you've been there once. And I really like how that vehicle works, the APC.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Marines, listen up. I know we're hurting, but we got us a go mission. We pulled in a partial signal from the settlement of Dead Hills. We don't know exactly what's happening there, but after what we've seen on Pioneer, we can't take any risks. We'll start by securing the landing control zone. From there, we'll take a look around, see what's going on. Keep your eyes open for survivors. Be ready for a firefight. Even a bad day can get worse.
Marines, welcome to the New World Order. I'll be running tactical from the ARC, while Hayes runs support from the Otago. Administrator Hayes, are you settled in up there?
I think so. This tech's old, but I can work with it.
Don't let Corrigan hear you say that. Okay, standard recon. Get the perimeter gate open, and let's see what's going down in this burg.
On it.
I guess they call the vehicle the ARC. Alright, so we got our squad here. And while we're still kind of in the prologue here, it's definitely a little bit more open than what we saw in the previous mission. We're going to have a bit more control over our characters and all that kind of good stuff, make a little bit more choices here, and really be playing the game.
Administrator, did we receive anything more from Sheriff Souza?
Not a word. I don't like this.
Roger that. Squad lead. Sounds like our first task is to secure the landing control zone. If things go south, fall back to the ARC and let the big guns do the talking. Do you hear?
Door's locked.
Run a bypass. Let's get in there.
Copy.
Copy.
Alright, so we're going to get this door unlocked here. Yeah, as he said, you know, you can fall back to the Ark if you get in trouble. And that's one of the elements I really like. You can actually, if you do it right, I don't know if we can see it here. So I haven't unlocked it yet, but eventually you pick where you want the Ark to deploy. So you click on an area of the map, you say, hey, go there. And then you can like walk in front of it, and it'll, you know, be driving behind you and providing fire support as you walk around the map.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with it, or just use it as a fallback point when you have like a hunt going on or whatever.
Move on!
Hey, Harper. No sign of movement from up here. Do you see anything?
Not a soul. Place is a real ghost town.
Don't you worry none, Sarge. You've got a squad of big, strong Marines to keep you safe.
So yeah, we are seeing the looting mechanic here. This is part of that resource management. And again, with the persistent maps, anything you loot off the map is forever looted. Nothing respawns outside of enemies. They always seem to respawn. But outside of the enemies, nothing respawns. And so, if you go looting everything, you'll find on the maps that you go using everything. You use them carelessly or whatever. And then you'll find you don't have any resources later for later missions. And so I found that to be a pretty cool mechanic. So I really like that. Again, there's a lot of cool mechanics with this. It's got the good, like, skeleton of a game here.
Just needs more polish.
More polish, and you get rid of some of the really annoying elements, which again, I think we should see here.
What have we got?
Satellite communications access looks intact, which is more than can be said for the operator.
No answers here. Looks like he killed himself.
Guy must have hated his job.
Don't we all?
If you're done, how about getting me plugged in?
Alright, so we need to
On my way.
connect with the Otago.
Establishing satellite uplink. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Link established.
Looks like someone put the colony on lockdown.
You know how long it'll take to burn through every door in the complex?
If you can get to the township HQ, you should be able to shut off emergency status. That'll open up the doors. I can also scan for the settlers' personal data transmitters from there.
Okay, squad, you heard the lady. We'll get this door unwelded and continue our path towards the colony headquarters.
Alright, so the town's on lockdown, so we got to break the welds here for all the doors.
Monsters, then.
Yeah, we're gonna try and unlock down the town.
Like, come on
End
out,
it.
guys. Everything's fine.
And so yeah, this is just one of the towns here on the planet. This we gotta go this way here.
Come on, team!
They seem kind of ditzy in their call for help. They're like, we're like being eaten and stuff.
So did you hear him say,
Help.
"Come on, team,
Move on!
Yeah.
move out"? I'm waiting for the double time.
We're not getting through here.
Looks like someone wasn't taking any chances.
Squad lead, use C4 to clear the wreckage.
So every damn time you click, not every time obviously, but you know, you're clicking constantly, you know, to move your unit. And then they say those things all the time. So you're sneaking around this place, supposed to be sneaking, and they're yelling like double time, and he's yelling, "Come on, Marines." It is like super annoying. It gets old so quick, man. Like really quick.
Copy.
So here we do the demolition. We got to use one of our ammunition up there at the top.
And we're going to blow her up.
And we blow it up.
Gonna blow.
It doesn't damage your Marines or anything, so you don't need to move. Doesn't damage the enemies either. Just blows up this here location, opens it up for us.
Come on, team!
So the ammunition, basically the way it works, you can see down at the bottom are people. You know, you can see the gun they have equipped. The little 0%, that's their stress. So they'll get more stressed out. And then you'll have to give them a rest, which is also the way you save the game. And then the 100 there, that's how much ammunition they have. So every time they reload a clip, that's one ammunition.
It's quiet.
And as you can see up at the top, we got 3 ammunition. That's it. And so that's one of the resources you have to manage, and that will really limit how long you can be active on the map.
You looking for a nice spot for a picnic or what?
But do you hear this? We're just standing still. Maybe I'm looking at the map. Maybe I'm doing something. Maybe I'm talking in a Let's Play. Whatever it is, these guys won't shut the hell up. They just yap at you the whole time, saying the same thing over and over again. Like I'm not even that far and I'm already tired of it. This is incredibly annoying.
Like, just shut up and do what you're told. Jeez.
And between the double time, every time I move anywhere, it's just like, Jesus. Just really testing my patience, man. Like, I just wondered, like, did they play this? And who thought this was okay?
Yeah, this is clever.
So you had, like, what could be a really good game, and you're annoying the hell out of your players. And you add that with the game's other issues, man, it's a little rough. It can be a little rough to play. And it sucks because I bet if you give it a couple months, this is going to be a much better game.
What the hell is that? Looks like some kind of skin.
Did they not teach you about biohazards in the USCM? Don't touch it!
You done? Good. Marines, there's something in here with us. Doesn't take a genius to guess at what. Stay sharp.
Looks like splooge to me.
That's a lot of splooge.
She's like, I'm gonna touch it.
Okay, I don't think we're supposed to go this way here. Where are we going? We just wandering? Oh, okay, we need to reach the second floor, so we're looking for the elevator. I don't recall where that is, so we're just gonna wander around until we find it.
Move on.
I want to say that we could have went this way here, and then maybe it would be... Oh, no, that's blocked off. You can clearly see. One of these ways, there's a place to use your demolitions if you want. Honestly, I always try and find a way around it because ammunition is so, you know, necessary.
Move on.
And you're going to be firing a lot of rounds in this game. Or at least I do. I got the trophy for killing 100 aliens, which is the only trophy they have for, like, alien numbers. I got it, like, super quick. So here's the elevator that we're looking for.
Guys, I have a bad feeling about that.
Come on, you've watched too many movies. It was built by the way you. It'll hold. Get upstairs.
Right now!
So you notice like all these quotes from the movies, particularly from the second movie Aliens, and it's just like
Move on.
they overuse it. Like I get it, it's in the Aliens universe. Also, sometimes I have difficulty with this here, the elevator. Sometimes, if you don't hit the button when it first pops up, which I didn't, and then I have all kinds of difficulty getting them to click on it. Sometimes you gotta walk out of the elevator and back up, and then get back on again. Another issue I ran into. There we go. So yeah, if you don't do it when it first pops up, you'll have some issues.
I'm like, I don't know what button to push.
Yeah, they use the quotes in the movie, which would be fun to use it once or twice. But they say it all the time. Like, hey, this is Aliens, just in case you don't remember, there's a movie and a whole series here. Yeah, the elevator broke on us.
That was sturdy.
What the hell just happened?
Lift's fracked. Nearly took us with it. We'll need another way out.
Told you. Freaking told you.
But yeah, these guys are getting frosty all the time. It's just, like, I get it. Again, it's just like annoying stuff.
You're at the HQ. You should be able to deactivate lockdown.
Roger.
I just wish I could turn the squad chat off without having to turn off like all the dialogue, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's some
least,
stuff
like,
to loot
set a
over here.
frequency.
Or something. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna loot these guys, see what they got on them.
Nothing.
But yeah, you see we give the order. Oh, looks like we already know what's in there. That's the yeah, okay, that's the tools. Yeah, you see you give them an order and just one guy goes over and does it. So it works pretty well, I think.
Okay, now let's check out the colonists' personal data transmitters. For that, I'll need the sector map. Go ahead and find it.
My only complaint
Come on, team.
is that it doesn't seem like you can give specific orders to anybody, like at any point. So like you can interact with one character, say, hey, this is the one I want to swap weapons or be healed or whatever. But let's say I want somebody who has a specific weapon or specific skill or something to do something.
Copy.
And I can't do that. And so that's kind of strange. Like I should be able to do that, considering that you'll have like different classes and stuff.
Double time.
Well, that's interesting. I've actually found something on that person on my first playthrough. So I guess that's randomized whether you find stuff or not.
Nothing to find here.
All right, let's see what's in there.
Okay, so this is the sector map. And this is going to cost one of those tools, that resource up there, to reveal this floor. Each floor requires you to do this. And so now they want us to move to the second floor and do the same here, so that we revealed the entire map now.
What have we got, Hayes?
I'm reading 7 signals with vitals. Wait, one's right inside the room.
Hey, you in the locker. My trigger finger's itching, so come out. But come out friendly like, yeah? Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I just don't feel so good. Calm down. We're not going to hurt you. What happened here? It got me. It got me like the others.
Got him? What does he mean?
All right, settle him down.
Something. I had something on my face, and then.
What the hell?
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Screw that! I'm out!
He said something latched onto his face. I've seen that. It's what happened to McDonald and the others on Pioneer. I think these creatures use us as incubators.
What the hell are you talking about?
The creatures on Pioneer, the thing we just saw, they're the same. One grows from the other. That's probably why we found that skin down there.
So we could be seeing a lot more of them here? How many?
What's the population of Dead Hills? I'd start there and hope for better.
Shit, man, I don't like that. Great, that's just great.
Securing from emergency lockdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
South door is open. Stay alert, Marines. These things can attack us from every direction now.
Double time!
Basically, they're kind of explaining all the elements of the alien universe here. We've got the chest bursters and the face huggers.
Like, that guy would not have been talking so clearly had he just had like 2 feet of something down his throat.
Come on, team.
I don't know that he would be able to talk at all. I don't know how people, that happens to them and then they just go on about their day. Like, oh, that was fine. I'm just going to go hang out and eat lunch with my friends and then, explode on the table.
Yeah. I mean, generally, they're okay for a while in
They
the
are.
movies. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know you don't want to tell anyone because...
Yeah, what happened to you?
Double time!
Like, maybe that wasn't real.
I wonder if it, like, sedates you or something when it does it. Because, like, you notice they don't really seem to fight it much?
Yeah, they don't. Like, it just happens and everyone's like, oh, okay. I guess this is on my face now.
Yeah. They don't really try and, like, claw it off or anything. So, yeah, I don't know if it, like, sedates them or something.
I mean, I guess you would pass out from lack of oxygen.
Double time!
I mean, it can't be, stopping you from getting the oxygen because it doesn't kill you.
No. Maybe it just, like, puts a chokehold on you.
Well, it does wrap around your neck so that if anybody tries to pull it off, it chokes the person.
Harper, what am I looking at? An ingress point, maybe?
You think this is how those things got in? Squad lead, deploy a field spotter. I want to know if anything comes out of this hole.
So this is another kind of cool element here in the game. That we can deploy these motion trackers. Oh, they want it right here.
Deploying motion tracker.
And so then we'll see
Tracker activated.
on the map.
If something comes out of there, we'll get a reading. Now let's get back to those survivors.
So you see on the map that there's this circle here. And so when we move, the circle moves, you know, that's because we kind of carry around a motion tracker, just like in the movies and the game. You got that motion tracker to determine if there's anything moving around you. But then we'll also have this circle here. And so you can have like those set up around the base and kind of give you some assistance there. Are we going the right way? Yeah, we're right way here.
So we can go see what's moving around on the map at all times.
Yeah. See where they're at.
Is there a timer on that, or does it just stay there?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen them expire before. Yeah, I don't think so. But you can use them as a distraction. I think it's going to teach us that here. That you can overload them, and then it'll distract all the enemies. They'll all go to that location, and that gets rid of it. We did miss a body here. I think we got to go back that way, though, so we can loot it then.
Move on.
But yeah, at that point, you'll lose access to it. But you can see it on the map here. See how we got the full circle from that, and then we have our own circle as well. As we get further away, it'll look like boobies, and our cleavage, our cleavage will get wider.
I was thinking ass cheeks.
Yeah, I suppose right now it's kind of ass cheeky. But yeah, you can see it moving now.
Squad lead, check it out. Sweep and secure.
Okay, so we detected movement. They want us to look at it on the map here.
We're looking.
They do detect sounds, and they're attracted by that. And so if you start like shooting them, it'll bring any other aliens in the area to you.
Can they open doors? Or the doors
well,
just
these doors
automatically
just
open?
automatically open. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Alright, so we're going to search that and this.
Come on, team.
Let's see what's inside.
And then I think he's coming towards us right now, so we need to hurry up and get out of here if we don't want to have to fight him.
Move on.
He's coming in hot.
Yeah, you see he's coming down that area.
Oh, and there's another one.
So you can get behind here and he won't be able to see you.
Except for that guy taking his time.
And then he moves right there. Yeah, that's great. I don't think it's going to matter because I think he's going to see us anyways. But... Alright, so we were able to kill him, but we got some acid on us. And we can see that enemy's coming up behind us. We'll see if we can't get through here.
The whole hive knows where we're at.
Yeah, they're now coming after us. So you can see we're shooting as we walk.
Come on, team.
Oh, geez. I got acid on my face.
And you see that our guys are getting all stressed out over here.
Who else wants some?
But yeah, you want to keep moving as you shoot.
Move on.
So that, you know, that when you kill them, you don't get the acid all over you. So I don't think we can loot that ammo, because I believe we can only hold the 4 ammo on us right now. Okay, you can see one coming, so we could lock that door there. And he might see us when he walks by. Yep, he did. Alright, so I was going to shotgun him, but he's almost dead. Alright, so they're still hunting us. You'll see up on the top right corner there that it says hunted. And so that's when they're actively looking for you.
Oh, I see. And it kind of goes back down.
Yep, and then, you know, once it's down, they're no longer looking for us. And then right below us, there's this little meter. It's kind of hard to see there, but that's the aggressiveness. And yeah, you can read about all these by holding the touchscreen. And you can read all the different entries here. That's interesting if you're learning about the game and the lore as well. That's where you'll learn the lore. So I've been kind of reading through some of those. But the rest mechanic is something they haven't really taught us. But the way you can rest, you'll notice you've probably seen it popping up on the screen here. And we're actually going to have to do this soon so we can save the game at the end of this episode. Because as far as I know, that's the only way to ensure the game is saved, is by resting. And so what you need to do is you need to find a place that has this little this little house icon here. And that means you can create a shelter there. And you create the shelter. I don't know if we're going to be able to avoid this alien here that's about to walk by. But you create the shelter by welding all the doors in that room shut. So hopefully he just walks right by us. It didn't work last time. But you want to avoid fighting him if you can, because there's really no reason to. I mean, you get the experience, I guess, for killing them, but...
Wasting ammo.
Yeah, you're wasting ammo. Your guys are getting more stressed out. You see our stress has risen quite a bit down there. Alright, so I'm hoping they'll just pass by. Okay, so he's going that way. Yeah, you just weld the door shut, and then you can rest. And basically, each time you weld a door shut, it takes your tools, and so that's the resource you have to manage for closing doors, and for resting and saving the game. So we're going to try and get over to this location here, because it's not far.
Come on, team.
I'm going to see if we can't get there before that alien comes through here. Probably not.
More
I'm gonna have to shoot her.
Oh.
Double time.
They saw us.
Tango straight ahead.
Being hunted.
Alright, so let's go ahead and shotgun this guy if we have to. I feel like we're going to have to. Shotgun him. I should have done it a little bit sooner. Alright, so again, we're being hunted. Alright, so we need to go through here. And then what we can do is we can just go here and then kind of hide. And we'll be in the hide here. And
Like he'll never find us.
yeah, hopefully they shouldn't be able to find us here. So yeah, you can see him looking for us. But yeah, people are super stressed out now. And so basically, every time their stress meter gets to 100%, which you see it going up, it goes up when you're in the hunted mode. So that's one reason why you don't want to be hunted, because it results in your stress going up.
We didn't come here to enjoy the view.
The hive is pissed. So the aggressiveness is going up. And when it goes up to, I think, to that exclamation point right there, then they send like a, I forget what they call it in the game. But essentially, they just send like a wave of aliens at you that you have to defeat.
Oh, with like a leader. A boss.
Maybe later there'll be a leader. I haven't experienced that far in the game yet. It's just been drones that I've been fighting so far. But yeah, basically, once your stress gets to 100%, then it results in them getting a debuff, some type of penalty. And so you can actually see those. They have like a list of them here in the codex. I don't know where those are at here. Probably in here somewhere. Yeah, you can look through them all and try and find it. But they have a list of all the debuffs you get. Here we go. So these are the wounds. So like your arms and legs get wounded and that handicaps you. You can even lose your legs and arms, in which case you gotta be helped off the map.
You gotta get him a peg leg?
Yeah, and you can get a prosthesis for him. I think it's a robot prosthesis, but... So yeah, they have...
That sounds better than a peg.
Yeah, so they got the injuries. And then this is the list of the traits and what they do. So, you know, we have the coward. That means the Marine's bravery is reduced by 2 per aggressiveness level. The clumsy alien detection time is reduced by 10%, so they detect us quicker because the character is clumsy.
Like, what alien?
I don't remember the other ones we got. We got a bad luck character. Marine earns 1 less experience on each deployment to a minimum of 0 experience. And then we have the conspirator. So the stress relieved by each Marine during rest is reduced by 10 points. Because I guess they're talking about conspiracies during the rest time. I don't know.
Okay, everybody else is just trying to sit in silence. But, like, talk about aliens.
And then you got the trauma. This is like the long time trauma over multiple missions. And they can have all kinds of like fears and stuff and become like depressed or obsessive, afraid of robots or whatever. So that's the long-term ones. And then you got the little stress effects here that you get. So like they get confused or shaking or disruptive, disobedient, berserked, or scared. And then they have those penalties there. And so those are the debuffs you get
Double time. This is the place.
whenever your stress gets to 100.
Attached to his head.
Careful! This is what happened to the others on Pioneer. And to that guy in the HQ. Can we get it off him?
Affirmative.
Back off! The tail's constricting! It'll strangle the poor bastard. We could take him back to the Otago? Maybe Booker can...
You are not taking him to medbay. We can't risk the contamination.
God damn it. All right. We can't leave him here like this. Squad lead, put him out of his misery and then get back to the mission.
Nightmare finally stopped, buddy.
Next time, do it quietly. Each shot might draw these creatures' attention.
And so that made noise. And so if there was any aliens in the area, which there's not, they would have heard that.
Double time!
And they would have came after us. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that rest mechanic, since you can see our characters are really stressed out right now. So we're just going to go in here. And then we're going to barricade this place. And what you want to do to avoid having to use too many of your tools every time you rest is to go to places where you only have to weld one door shut. Because you have to weld all the doors shut in the area. So let's say you go in here, you're going to have to weld however many doors are in that area. So I suppose this might be... I mean, it would be at least one. I don't know if they'll make you weld these ones too. Yeah, you want to weld a place like this that just has the one door, so you only use the one tool. Just kind of, you know, manage your resources well. And so once we're in here, we can go ahead and rest. Another mechanic you'll see there at the top that I haven't mentioned is the L1 and R1. When you press those together, it gives your squad some bonuses. So I think it like heals them a little bit and makes them more accurate and stuff. Kind of use that whenever you get into trouble or when you're dealing with the waves of enemies. But yeah, let's go and rest and get our stress back down. So this saves the game. And so that's why we'll probably go ahead and end the episode here, now that we got it saved. And normally it you know, reduces your stress by 100 because there's multiple levels. So again, once it gets to 100, you get one debuff. And then once it gets to 200, you get a second debuff. And so on up to, I think it's just 3 levels. And so this will reduce us, so we don't have to worry about stress anymore. Obviously, we're only reducing 90 here, as you can read, because of the Conspirator. Also restores all our command points, and it heals a hemorrhage on all of our Marines. So let's go and rest up, get rid of that stress, but it's something you'll regularly do. Because stress is one of the things that really limits your time on the mission. Because your dudes will get too stressed out. That, with the limited resources, particularly ammunition, is generally what requires you to leave the mission and then come back. But remember, every time you leave the mission, that's 1 day. And so, you know, you're wasting a day. So you want to get as much done on the map as possible. So that's why you want to make sure you're managing your resources well. But unfortunately, we do have to end the episode here since we did just save it. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.